I really do think I have a problem with myself doing stuff like this continuously, like with all the streaming all the time and everything like that, right? It's not it's not hard to get into it. It's not hard to talk to people like going on and everything like that, right? It's not hard to do what I actually do here and, you know, put on, have a good time and everything like that, right? But I've been finding it very hard for me today to actually try and do that sort of thing. Like I said, be it personal problems that I'm having at home where I'm stressed out a lot. I don't fucking, deal with fucking shit right and crap like that. And I have to deal with like fucking, as I said yesterday before I took the stream down on Twitch because I wasn't really happy with it. All the fucking crap I deal with, like, some crappy parents doing stuff on occasion. Nothing, about like, what I do for work, what I do here, not being taken seriously, and all that other sort of shit in crazy times where everyone is fucking divided. And if you say like one thing that could be considered minorly political, you could set who knows fucking who off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just have to say this too. We're in a world where people try to take credit for other fucking shit, or, we lived in a fucking hell state for 4 years. Thankfully it's somewhat over, but there's still fucking awful things and shit. And now we either might be on the brink of nuclear apocalypse or fucking who knows what. I highly doubt it's gonna, end up with missiles flying or whatever the fuck, right? So, all I have to say is, I can't do much from my perspective. I can't do much but say this right now. Slava Ukraina. Fuck Vladimir Putin. Fuck the Russian government. They are evil fucking bastards. And that's basically fucking it. And anybody who supports them are fucking terrible fucking people. And that's basically it. And all the fucking blood that is spilt, be it any Russian soldiers or Ukrainian freedom fighters, everything like that, it's on his fucking hands. And that's basically it. Slava Ukraina, baby. We're fun to fucking do this shit. How you hanging in there, Zig?
I'm hanging in there.
I'm trying to. That's basically it for the most part.
I know.
It's
Uh,
a lot of stuff's not been easy lately,
yeah. Also, you might want to lower down the volume just a bit, Mary.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I don't know why. I thought I lowered this one every time. But yeah. How was your day, Zig?
I'm doing pretty well, to be quite honest with you. You know, it was just another lazy Sunday. Um, Pokemon Direct was this morning and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I actually watched that, like, not this morning, but later on. As I didn't
Yeah.
even know what was going on. I only saw like a few minor posts related to whatchamacallit, the new starters and everything like that, and I was like, ooh, I'm actually I'm
Yeah, I
actually
was actually surprised that they were actually gonna go out with a new fucking, generation shit. Considering that, fucking Sword and Shield was just like what, 2019 or so.
Yeah, like, I was thinking that Legends Arceus was going to be like that sort of, you know, Generation 9 type thing. But it seems we might be going back to, like, you know, whatever we got going on with the current thing, or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever we got going on with, like, the regular style gameplay. Funnily enough, like, because like I said, I've been playing, you know, obviously, you've been knowing because I've been talking about it a lot, I've been playing through Alpha Sapphire again, and
Yeah.
it's like, I honestly am excited to play Legends Arceus because I still haven't done it yet. I ordered it, but like, I still can't help but feel just like with like the regular Zelda format, right?
Yeah.
I think that there's going to be a point in time where basically what I'm thinking is I think there's going to be like two types of Pokemon games. One where it's going to be like, you know, your regular sort of Pokemon adventure, and one that's going to be like, you know, maybe the Legends type series.
Yeah.
Considering that they're willing to update, like, one with, like, they're willing to update the games with, like, new content and stuff like that in general now. Not even as, like, a sort of live service type thing. More so oh yeah, cool, like, you know, we're gonna keep this game going for whatever. Honestly, if it was a live service, Pokemon would be dead by now, but eh. Like, the thing that miffed me, though, was I thought that you could catch Shaman and all the other, like, I don't even know what they're called anymore, legendaries or, like, fucking whatever just now. Mythicals.
I thought it was the legendaries and shit.
Yeah, I thought, like, it's weird, because, like, now there's, like, another designation, there's mythical Pokemon, because they don't have the stats of, like, a legendary or whatever the frick. And they're not, like, statted up like a pseudo-legendary. It's mainly because of, like, the anime where there's, like, multiple ones of, like, oh, this person owns a Darkrai, or this Darkrai lives here, but this other Darkrai lives here, you know what I mean? Like, there's been multiple instances of, like, random Pokemon. It's kind of like Lugia in the movie versus, like, Lugia in the show. Where you could see, like, a regular Lugia and, like, a baby Lugia appear on occasion, and I'm like, why is that? You know what I mean? That's, like, very weird. But I'm actually legitimately surprised, though, that, you know... Honestly, alright, so for the past two generations, I've actually liked all the starters, and once again, I can't help but feel the same way.
Yeah.
But now we're getting, like, alright, now I really do, now I hate saying, like, I really do hate saying that Pokemon's, like, running out of ideas and shit like that, right?
Eric, I'm gonna stop you right there.
They're not. No, they're not. But, like, I just find it funny that we're getting a grass cat starter two generations after, no. Is it two generations after we got a fire cat starter?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's just very weird to see again. Like, I don't know. I've never really felt that way before about any of the other starters, all things considered.
Yeah.
It's kind of what? Oh, sorry.
Again, when it comes to that fucking argument and shit, people have, you know, done that fucking thing to death and whatnot, where it's just like, oh, they're running out of ideas, Game Freak's running out of ideas, and whatnot. It's just like, whatever.
Oh, I'm not saying that as a Gen 1er. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm saying that as, like, as just a fan of Pokemon in general, like, ain't it a little weird that we're getting another cat starter? Hey, I might be wrong, maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's like a weird dog or something.
Well, everyone knows that cats are just weird dogs anyway.
Yeah, true. Oh, but I love the fact that we're gonna get we're gonna get another duck Pokemon, and it's probably going to be good.
Yeah, Quaxley.
Oh, aside from like Golduck, actually, like, Golduck. Okay, once again, I gotta prove I'm not a Gen 1er. Golduck's pretty good.
Yeah.
But am I saying that only because like Gen 1? No, like I think I used one actually at one point. I didn't have a water type, and I just kind of like, you know what? I'll go for it. You know what? Might as well use a Golduck.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, Golduck's actually pretty good.
Mhm.
I wish it was Psychic though. Speaking of Pokemon, I have a fire type. Well, I have a fire type list that is not in the works yet. I wrote it out, you know what I mean? Like I have, it's finished, but I'm gonna edit it one more time because I want to add on to something.
Yeah.
Sort of open-ended joke, and because JT wanted to be like a consultant when it came to like Pokemon shit, so he's gonna do part in that too. So I just kind of got to see where everything sort of, you know, flies nowadays with everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't blame you like for like a lazy Sunday. And honestly, yeah, for the most part. I got to try out some of the new games I bought though from all the places we went to yesterday.
Yeah.
And of course, I started with like the weirdest one I bought, the frickin' Hidden Invasion.
Right. That was the PS2 game, right?
All of them were PS2 games.
Well, you also got the fucking Contra game for the DS and shit.
Well, I did play Neo Contra today, so I would. So if I did just open with, yeah, I played Contra, then like you'd probably be confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I played Hidden Invasion, and I where do I begin? Is my like all I have to say is it's peak PlayStation 2. And I think that's the best way to describe it. Only because, right, like, the models are weird.
Yeah.
So, once again, it's hard to explain unless you see it. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, the animations are off. The models are fucking weird. There's cutscenes, but the cutscenes are barely, like, a factor. So, yeah, like, it's constant narration by the main character, and throughout the first, and basically, from what I've played so far, and I only beat the first set of levels, it was the same music throughout the whole, like, you know, set. And the whole first level was, you're a future cop, and you have to stop terrorists who have taken over a hospital. And they've planted, like, bombs and shit, right? Everybody's, like, lanky as shit, dude. Yeah, like, like, the freaking... Alright, by the way, the game looks better than what the cover and, like, what the screenshots on the back look like.
Yeah.
Which is weird. But overall, like, JT was saying that, like, fucking Okage Shadow King looks like a PS2 game. He hasn't played Hidden Invasion. Like, fucking...
These
And
are the same people that published, oh wait, no. This is the same people that published Anubis 2, right?
I think so. They're called,
Conspiracy Games, right?
yeah, Conspiracy Games or Conspiracy Interactive or something like that.
Entertainment.
Yeah. Did they actually?
Yeah, they published Anubis 2 for the Wii.
Fun fact, it's actually called Anubis the Second.
Oh, yeah.
The way they said no, because it's like, why would you put 2? Like, why would you put 2 next to the freaking thing unless it's not 2?
Yeah.
Like,
if you were gonna call it like Anubis the second or some shit like that, maybe just do like Anubis, you know, the second as, you know, as in second, you know, 2 and me and some shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Or hell, call it Anubis Jr.
Anubis Jr. I'm trying to imagine them calling it Anubis Jr. now. I don't even remember what we're supposed to do. Like, I think we have to. The 3rd level is the Angler Cave, and I think we have to get the.
Yeah, you have to go to the Angler Cave.
Yeah, we gotta get the key from the ghost.
Yeah.
He's like, bring me to my house, and he lives in that destroyed house on the beach.
Oh, okay.
I think I gotta push like his gravestone over there for like something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like they made a competent game. But alright, but Zig, so here's how you play this game, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's like a 3D beat 'em up. I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to either be like some weird isometric view, based off of the frickin' like, you know, back of the game and shit like that right now. No, it's not. And like, it's fucking whatchamacallit. It goes from 3D, like over the shoulder, to top down, but it's like an arcade beat 'em up.
Yeah.
So, the best way I could describe it was, there was this one game that I saw a long time ago. I talked about this on stream before too. It was like this freaking, I don't know what the fuck, but one of the bosses was a giant squid.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben, how's it going? This is the best. This is one of the best Zelda games, ain't it? I'm talking about this game called The Hidden Invasion by Conspiracy Games on the PS2 from years ago. I bought it like yesterday and I gave it a try today. And okay, so Zig. Yeah, so like, oh my god. How do I so what happens is you run up to people, right? Like the quote-unquote terrorists, and you fight them with the square button, right? Like you physically punch them, right? Do you want to know how you shoot?
How?
You just auto-aim someone. Whichever direction you're facing, you pull out your gun. You press the circle button to pull out your gun. It's not equipped at the start, right?
Yeah.
And you just fire in whatever direction you're facing it, and it just shoots like a burst. It's not anything but a burst. So every gun is the same. Like, there's an assault rifle. It just does more, like, every gun, it just does slightly more damage than the pistol. And the shotgun, like, insta-kills, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
But the pistol's like a burst, the rifle's a burst. And you, like, very rarely do you get a health pickup. And the worst part about it was, for the most part, you don't get them. You mostly get, like, ammo pickups, gun pickups, whatever the frick, right?
Yeah.
Only after I killed one of the bosses did I get a frickin' like, a health pickup. So you have to, like, when you die, you explode, which kills all the enemies in the room, like, when you revive and shit, right? So you basically have to strategically die at some points. And you only get 3 lives, so if you lose them all, you gotta restart the level.
Right.
the thing is though, is that like there's points in the game where the enemies just gang up on you and shit. That's what I mean, like you have to strategically die. And like, oh, I'm gonna blow up. Oh, I'm gonna die. Blow up these whole groups of enemies. Because you can like you have throwable grenades, right? But it's literally this. It's like R1, I think, right?
Maybe.
And if you press R2 though, and you picked up a gun, you throw the gun for some reason. Yeah. And oh yeah, by the way, the shotgun is the fucking worst weapon in the game.
Oh, okay.
I tried. I really tried to use it. I killed like maybe one group of enemies and reloaded it once, but after that, it just kept getting me killed.
Yeah.
And I eventually had to beat the boss through a combination of letting myself die, and then trying to throw like grenades. And when you kill the boss, they go down in like slow-mo. Yeah. They're like, oh, and shit like that, right?
Yeah, just like when you knock somebody out in Street Fighter and shit.
Yeah. So that, like, almost immediately, you go from being a cop to being a freedom fighter because it turns out the aliens control the police. Yeah, and then, like, they were sending people to the hospital so they could turn them into more aliens and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were using, like, these weird little, like, crab mutant things and shit.
Again. Fucking weird.
Yeah. And, by the way, your partner, who's one of the freedom fighters, right? His name is just Jim.
Just Jim.
Just Jim, yeah. He has no voice. He's only voiced by, all of his dialogue is only referred from the player character's perspective, which I assume changes depending on, like...
Yeah.
Depending on, like, you know, who you play as when, like, you know, who you play as at the start. But yeah, like, everyone is, like, a weird, lanky mutant person. I stopped after, like, the beginning of level 2 when I kept getting attacked by, like, the, police with FAMASas and shit. I'm just like, no, I'm done. Fuck that. I can't play this right now.
Yeah.
I went out to play Contra. Contra was better. Neo Contra obviously was better. But, like...
Also, man, we have to go back to, the village and shit. We have to go to the Dream Shrine and whatnot in order to get the, whatchamacallit and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, right.
The Ocarina.
Right, because we have the ability now to get all the stuff.
Thanks to the Pegasus boots.
Yes. And we can easily kill those bastards. But yeah, like, Contra was thankfully better, but Contra was very fucking weird.
Yeah.
So remember that recent Contra game that came out that everybody hated? Not the collection, but the one with the panda? It played like that, like top down, was very... It was honestly very fun.
Oh, okay.
Look, the second level is like, you ride a freaking cyborg dinosaur while fighting, like, I don't even know, I don't really know what the hell you're fighting. I assume it's the Red Falcon again, but like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it like... There's a whole fucking, like... There's a whole fucking, like, rock number. It's like, we are Contra, or whatever the fuck, right? And there... You've got the ocarina, you should learn to play many songs. Oh, right, don't we have to wake up the ghost with the ocarina?
Yeah, and then we have to... Well, don't we have to talk to, what's her name or whatever?
Yep, Ballad of the Windfish. And I know Wart from Mario 2 appears in here, and we have to get the song... Literally, we get the drum solo of life from him. The drum?
He's like, I'm Wart, or some shit like that. I'm trying to remember.
He doesn't say his name. He's just like, hey, you want to learn a fun song or whatever? And he basically teaches you the drum solo of life. But yeah, no. Yeah, is it, you know how long it takes for you to get to the aliens in, like, the original Contra?
Like 5 levels in, right?
I believe so. Like, the first time you encounter them is, like, the, whatchamacallit? The waterfall. That one guy at the end, right? So, from all of that, immediately the first boss is a fucking alien creature that looks like it's part squid, part whatever. And then it has like a baby head inside of its mouth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is me, right?
Yep.
Hey! That's a nice ocarina you have there! Will you accompany me as I sing?
Eric, you actually have to take it out.
No. It's playing it right now.
I'm the big brain dum-dum.
You're right, you equip the ocarina in this.
So how do you like it? It's really touching, isn't it? Does it stick in your mind? It should be. I fucking wrote it.
You've learned the Ballad of the Windfish. This song will always remain in your heart. It does. It always does.
Please remember this song. Or else. You should play it every once in a while. To keep it fresh in your mind. That's not a suggestion, that's an actual fucking threat.
Alright, fine. Every other step I'll take.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
What's that? Imagine if all the freaking instruments appeared around Lincoln and it just started playing there.
Here.
Because you can actually take that up to the whatchamacallit? No!
The egg?
The egg and play it right now. If I really wanted to. Alright, so we get the drum solo of life later because we gotta wake up the dead chicken. Or whatever, the rooster. Oh wait, no, that's not the shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, the first alien that came is like a fucking, like, weird squid thing. It's got like a baby head and shit, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is this shit? It sickens me, and I don't know why the bow is so damn expensive.
It just is. Also, I think we can go to the animal village now and whatnot.
Yes, sir, and we can get that honey thing, and we can trade with the bear there.
Yeah.
I believe I need the bow in order to get that, though. Yeah, we'll find out.
Maybe.
But yeah, like, I stopped playing Contra after level 2 because the first boss... I ran out of coins. Apparently, like, you don't just have lives, you have, like, you know, there's continues and shit, so...
Yeah.
And you can't do the Konami code on the PS2, so there's that for you. No 30 lives, no whatever. But apparently that wasn't the one I played a long time ago. No. I apparently played Contra Shattered Soldier, which my cousin was polite enough to tell me about. And thusly, I bought it on Amazon earlier today.
Yeah.
Funnily enough though, like, I was doing another thing like related to. I actually went out. I tried to bargain hunt today, Zig. Guess what I was met with? Zig?
What? Sorry.
I was met with sadness, and I almost bought like 2 bum games. Well, all right. So one of the churches in the area was hosting like a white elephant sale, aka garbage sale, if you will, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, they had electronics and stuff there today, right? They hosted on occasion, so they had like a Christmas one around like the holidays and shit like that, right? But they didn't really have Jack back then. It was mostly like arts and crafts and whatever that they were selling, right? Whatever people make. So they had electronics this time, right?
Yeah.
It's mostly antiques, you know, like what old people buy. But you know, for some reason they really freaking upped that price point.
Yeah.
Seriously, do you want to spend $50 for a knick-knack? But anyway, right, so I found a 007 game from the PS2, right?
Yeah. Sorry again.
Where's the start?
The start was the, go this way.
Go this way. Fucking beetle. Alright, this way. Yeah, very funny game. I gotta jump over that now, don't I?
Yeah.
So yeah, I tried to go bargain hunting, but yeah, I saw a 007 game, I'm like, oh, I heard that this is a good one. I was going to buy it, right, for $8. Also, the same person was selling Resident Evil 4 for the Wii for $2.
Really?
Yeah. $2. I don't know why they were selling it for $2. They just were selling it for $2. Do I need the hook shot for this? I think I need the hook shot for this, no?
I think so.
Oh, man. But yeah, $2. I didn't buy it, though, because after I checked... Oh, yeah, by the way, so the 007 game was taped up and shit, right? Like, all around the box. Top, bottom, all of the shit. So... I wanted to check it. I'm like, I don't want to buy this if it's like... The thing that made me second guess it, because I saw a DVD of the first Spider-Man movie, and I'm like, oh shit, Spider-Man, yo.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy that, but then I opened up the case and it's only disc 2. I'm like... Garbage sale, indeed. Anyway, so... So, I managed to get the case open, right? Everything seems fine, the manual's in there, the disc's in there. I lift the disc up, Zig. Oh
How
my...
scratched up was it?
It was disgusting.
Oh.
I was like, no. No. How could you sell this? Why would you sell this? $8, man! And... he had like a whole ton of shit. There was like a ton of like Wiimotes and like in this box, and I'm like, I was thinking of buying that. I was thinking of buying like a couple of like things, but I'm like, nah. After that, I was not sold. Look, they were trying to sell a freaking Jurassic like World thing, like one of the like a recent like Jurassic World like T-Rex thing for like $50. And a giant, like, Superman thing for, like, $45. I don't know what the hell was going on there, like, today.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were, like, no bargains. Oh, so we went down to, like, this other place that's literally right down the street. It used to be where this action figure play. I feel so bad for that place because it was like open for a little bit, and they're like, oh, we're gonna be here to stay, and then it didn't last like 4 years. They barely lasted, and I still have a thing of stickers that the guy let me have for because he was giving away like these old G.I. Joe stickers. Anyway, so we go in. Guess what I find sitting on the counter? Mario Kart DS.
Bro.
I was
that's like one of the best fucking like Mario Kart games out there and shit, like hands down.
I want to say it's the one that's like overlooked, but really Mario Kart 7's like the overlooked one. But anyway, right? So I was like, holy shit, holy fucking shit. It felt like, you know, the case felt heavy. I'm like, this got the manual in it. I'm like, bruh, I'm buying this. I opened the case. Guess what's in there?
Not Mario Kart DS.
Nothing. There's nothing in it.
What?
He just has the case on display. Alright, I should say this. I don't know if the game was stolen or like what, or he bought it maybe thinking there was something in it. But no, there was nothing in it. And it's just like, why? So, I'm trying to get to the animal village, gotta go there. The island feels like a maze, man.
I know.
Anyway, right, so I don't know how I even checked the Sin game that is New Super Mario Bros. 2 he even had, right?
Yeah.
He had that on display, and I opened the case, and there was nothing in there neither. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
This is why I'm thinking, like, maybe he got, like, a bum deal or something like that. But, lo and behold, he had another 007 game, right? It didn't have the case.
Yeah.
Also, he only had Disc 2 of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm like, who the hell are you gonna sell that to, man?
Yeah. Like,
So, it's only Disc 2. So,
like, I can only imagine if it's like motherfuckers that don't have that, like, either motherfuckers that, you know, somehow broke their copy of Disc 2 and shit, and it's just like, oh boy and whatnot, but that's like a huge what if and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
you really, like, how do you lose the first, like, disc of Metal Gear? It was in like a CD jewel case, so it's just like, oh. Like, you know what I mean? Look, where I am, you're not gonna find much. Like, extremely rare. Though, that freaking Shinobi yesterday for $20. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, how much?
The game Shinobi?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Decently rare. I had a very limited budget. I was going to buy 3 games. I'm like, alright, these gotta be cheap, right? Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3 was 20. I'm like, how is that possible? Oh, Marek, I see you have a nice stick. Can I borrow it for a second? Sure. Oh no. Nah. Don't do it, man. Taran, no! Not the bees!
No, not the bees!
The stick became the honeycomb. You are not sure how that happened. Yo, if one of those little fucking bastards came out, he'd get a fucking sword in his ass. Get it away. Me want honeycomb.
Me want honeycomb.
What the fuck were those things anyway? Were the...
I think it was supposed to be like the amalgamation of your hunger and shit. You know what I'm saying, Marek?
Back when, like I said this a long time ago, but back when I was like a gullible child, I was so afraid of becoming that thing because I ate honeycomb.
Honestly, those fucking commercials made me want to get a honeycomb. So at least they fucking work to some extent.
It's like Gushers. Like, did you want? Like, I thought my head was gonna turn into a fruit. But anyway, so I'm looking around, right? He's got the single disc of. He had a lot of sports games though, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like a single disc of Metal Gear Solid, like 1. Okay, cool. I don't know why. But yeah, like fucking Shinobi yesterday. Like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why Tie 3 is so expensive. I thought it was like fairly common.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny is I just basically bought another fucking PS2 game today, off of Amazon. Cause it's like I said, it was just easier to get my hands on. Plus, if I really wanted to, I can buy the remaster of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3 before, you know, during a Steam sale or something like that. I think that like decently goes. I was going to get it just to complete the Ty collection, but I said like maybe if I get it, I'll be able to save my money because I really hope that game is good. Like, I know I don't like 2, but there's a chance the 3rd game is like decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always a slim chance, but yeah, no, like fucking Shinobi for $20. That's a rare PS2 game. Only, like, you know what, the only thing that could definitely be unmatched with it, like, because God Hand used to go for, like, about $75 for a physical copy if it had everything in it. I snagged one for, like, $12 because, you know, Amazon kind of used to be cool. And fucking, like, dude, like, all the shit that was, like, it had like nothing in it. It was only just God Hand. So
yeah.
And that's honestly all I care about is the game because I want to play it.
Oh yeah, no, that's the same thing with me too. Especially when I'm like collecting shit like that. Especially GameCube games, because you know that's like the system that I grew up with and shit. And at one point I had like, you know, a lot of fucking games, but you know, it's whatever.
That's what I was saying to you. I'm afraid that I'm so afraid of like video game trading posts becoming like the GameStop of retro games. Because my first ever experience going there, right?
Yeah.
Guess what happened? This is when they were still in like a basement of a building, right? I was buying Chrono Trigger because I never played it before, right? I was getting it for the DS. I said, this is perfect. I can play it on the go. I have, like, you know, I always play my DS. This is, like, great for me.
Yeah.
It was $75, but I had, like, a shit ton of other games, right, that I wanted to get. And guess, so, I really only wanted for the game. That's basically it, because I've never played Chrono Trigger in my life. They cut the price for me, and let me keep all of, like, you know, the stuff in it. And the same day, because I was walking away with that, I was walking away with KOTOR 2, and a few other like really big games, right? But that was back when like you could get like KOTOR 2 on like Xbox for like cheap too. But anyway, right? So the point is, they gave it to me for like I think it was like $75. They gave it to me for like $50 or something like that. They took like $20 off. And the cool thing about that was, right, I had a $50 bill that I was going to give them. I used to keep a lot. I used to have cash a lot more than I had, you know, a card. And that was back when they only took cash, right, because they were only like a small thing. Like, guess what happened? I didn't have a wallet. Kept it in like a rubber band. The rubber band pulled around the 50 and snapped it in half. They took it anyway.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
because most places would have been like, I can't take that. It's ripped in half and shit.
I think they taped it up and put it on the wall.
Aww.
Yeah. And that's how I became like a very loyal customer of like, you know, Trading Post at that point. Where I bought most of my collection until I went to frickin' all their stuff at both places is like very stagnating. It was a very stagnating experience. And all of a sudden I go to fucking that one place, right, that we went to, and I pull out fucking like, how many games did I walk away with?
At least.
I bought, it was Contra Neo, I was gonna get Jimmy Neutron too, but I just said fuck it.
I want to say at least 6 games out of that whole thing.
7 if you count Shinobi at the new Trading Post location, because that was just a fucking...
Yeah.
And I almost bought... Oh, wait, we also have to get the flippers, too. I also almost bought a fucking $60, like, game guide for Metroid Fusion.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, no. That guide is not worth $60. Like, even for the novelty of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So we have to make our way to the, Oh, shit.
Oh. Ow.
Oh, you, made it. Or at least you're...
Now can I make it in one piece is the question.
Yeah, without having to deal with all those fucking choo-choos.
Frickin' buzz blobs.
Yeah.
Choo-choos, the buzz blob. Well, yeah, there's no choo-choos in this. Yeah, there's buzz blobs. No, that's not the way to Animal Village.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, oh my god, fucking... I still say, though, that the worst thing that we did was, like, the FYE.
Yeah.
That place sickened me. I went in and I was like, oh, fucking god.
Yeah.
So,
and it's weird for me, too, because the FYE near me is not really, like, you know, that type of FYE right there.
Yeah.
There was still more like, you know, CDs and DVDs, like, you know, that they were still selling more of those in, like, my location near me and shit. You know, but there's, you know, there's still, like, that one part of the store where it's just, like, it has all that nerd crap and everything like that. You know what I mean?
It's, like, it wouldn't be so bad, but they, like, but it's, like, encroaching on your life, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, I gotta draw the line at, like, some point. It's like, no. Oh, I thought that was deep water. So that's the goat's house. Where's the bear? What did he... Wait a minute. That's the guy's... That's the banana salesman's friend.
I think so.
I guess this is the rabbit's house.
Yeah. I think the bear lives somewhere.
Also, all the 18 plus,
Oh yeah, that's right.
the Pokemon ROM hacks. But yeah, for the uninitiated, it was yesterday. Yesterday, me and Zig had a excellent adventure.
Yes.
We went to a mall and acted like idiots, you know, doing ba-da-dee-da-doo, da-da-dee-dee-da-da-doo. Here he is.
In the food court and whatnot.
You want to voice the bear?
Hey ho, hey you! Is that possibly? A honeycomb you have? I just ran out. will you swap it for a pineapple?
Yes. And then the guy's cousin collects pineapples, if I remember correctly. You
Yeah.
exchange the honeycomb for pineapple. It's not as sweet, but it is delicious. What are you talking? Oh wait.
I hope. Yeah, I know. That tub of goo is asleep right in the way. To Yarna Desert. Once he's asleep, he won't budge for a long time. But hey, take a little Marin and wake him up with her. With her song. That slob would wake up. With a jump if he heard her song. Sing, for sure.
Man, all these guys are really trying to lead us to their doom. But maybe,
We're not real.
maybe,
You're just of the imagination, Eric.
maybe they, you know what? Maybe it's like a lot of the characters are the windfish's like subconscious trying to wake them up.
Yeah.
It's not death. It's just going away for a while. Yeah, I am Shul Donovich. The mermaid statue by the bay is my masterpiece. To tell you the truth, this work is not complete. The art is difficult for you to grasp, is it not? Who wanted the pineapple?
Who wanted the pineapple?
I thought it was that guy, but no, I guess not. But yeah, like,
I think the pineapple is for a later date and shit.
alright. But yeah, like that whole like I don't mind nerd stuff, but like what all that shit is, it's like encroaching upon the life of a person. It's like, oh, do you want you know, forgive me. As I was saying, I don't
There's
need
the walrus.
yeah, cuckoo choo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't need that, like, you know, Death Star pancake maker or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah. Or the disco ball of death.
Like, it's cool when it's like an action figure, for example. But for me, when it's like, oh, you need to have like your cereal, it's trying to force a collectible. That's when I'm like, draw the line. I'm like, stop, you're not forcing this. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? If you wanna buy it to eat it just because, it's like, whatever. But otherwise, it's like,
Just as like a funny taste test of sorts and whatnot.
yeah.
Yes.
But it's not like, it's not the same as like, oh, when I went down to like a Star Wars convention like years ago, what they did was, because it was just kind of funny, haha, you know, like C3POs existed. The cereal, right?
Yeah.
Let's be funny, people, and eat this expired cereal. And like that was like a little event that went on during the convention. It's like, that was funny because that product wasn't there to be collectible. It's literally just the nature of it. Oh, it's Star Wars. It's like, yeah, you know what? You might as well save it through like C3POs and whatnot. You know what I mean? Somebody will want that later.
And get like a fucking gastrointestinal, disease and whatnot.
Honestly, I think the worst you could get maybe would be like cholera, but cholera's only in like water, no?
Yeah.
Like, imagine getting sick from cholera. by eating fucking, like, expired cereal. But yeah, no, like, with all those, like, with the Skeletor cereal. But what you did, you came up with that little fucking skit where, like, because you know what I mean, the Skeletor cereal's fine. Because there would be, like, a He-Man cereal, you know what I mean? But stuff like the Child's Play cereal is like, but why though? Like, it don't need to be a thing.
But, you know, it's there. Whether you
Yeah.
like it or not.
It's just Captain Crunch, Zig. It doesn't give you power, like the fake slogan says. It gives you,
I know.
gives you more power. Like, when I read that, I could see you, like, doing, like, the funny, like, oh, like, the funny...
It gives you more power, yeah!
Not in that, like, voice, but in, like, the... It gives you more power, like, fucking,
It gives
you know...
you more power.
Yeah, like, the Danny DeVito type thing. It's fake as shit, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm like, you're trying to force a collectible. Stop trying to force a collectible. Because it's not working on me. And I know the thing that got you was the ramen.
Because it was just a stupid ass fucking, you know, pun and shit for, you know, some shitty ass ramen and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Dibs on candy bars.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like a good fucking joke related to anything Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just a bad pun based off the name.
Yeah.
It's literally begging people to collect, buy me, buy me, buy me. No! I'm not buying you! Zig.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, Merrick! I'm glad that you found this place. Will you stay with me and talk to me for a while? I wonder where these coconut trees come from. Torrent says there is nothing beyond the sea. But I believe there must be something over there. When I discovered you, Merrick, my heart skipped a beat. I thought, this person has come to give us a, message. If I was a seagull, I would fly as far as I could. I would fly to faraway places and sing for many people. And I wish to the windfish. I wonder if my wish will come true. Hey, are you listening? Merrick, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
I want to know everything about you. Huh? The walrus wants me to go? To him? Listen, in the words of Carl, it don't matter. None of this matters. I'll go with you to him. You put me down?
You got Marin. Is this your big chance? I like how the music starts up again. Oh, it's so fucking bad. I love this game so much. Wait, I think I can hop. Wait a minute. I forgot what Marin does if I hop across this. Where's the, no. There we go. But yeah, like, when the nerd stuff is trying to, like, force itself into, like, my life, no. Yeah, I talk about it a lot, but I don't make it, like, you know, everything that... I don't make it everything that is, like, whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's, like, the best way to describe it. Oh, yeah, in the remake, you could, like, cheese this! Oh, no, wait. And I still need the water wings. Fuck. Link ordered the soup. What? I understand the helmet, but why the water wings? You ordered the soup. But yeah, no, like, and then, alright, FYE in general. $40 Zig for an action figure. That I can get at, like, Target probably for 20.
Yeah.
Exorbitant prices, yeah. But yeah, no, like, FYE is like just fucking shit, dude. I can't believe what it's become.
Yeah.
I remember when I went in there and I bought a fucking Hyperkin Superboy. And that felt like legit. I still have that fucking Superboy to this day. Like I honestly want to use it as like a Super Nintendo, like because you can connect it to a TV and use it as that. It's really good for that, actually, believe it or not. Runs. Oh my god, fucking. Yeah, I can't fucking talk. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Every time I try to talk, something like comes up. I feel like Squidward. I can't say sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, talk about like action figures though, dude. You saw. I don't know if I was feeling like shit a little bit, but did you see what I got as an early gift?
Yeah, I did actually, and honestly, it looks pretty fucking cool.
None of the figures came with it. I just have to point that out.
Yeah.
But like, although like the fucking skiff in general was something I've always wanted. And it took them how long to finally make it? But the sail barge, no, this sail barge was like HasLab, and that's like $400. But still, Zig, that skiff is like fucking sick, dude. You can. It's on all like those two little clear pieces. It's on a ball joint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, not like a full ball joint, but like you can. It's like a ratchet, right? So you can move it from side to side and shit. And like sort of emulate or simulate it getting shot and like, you know, going down respectively, you know what I mean? So they really fucking like hit that shit out of like the park, dude.
Nice.
And I still can't believe how long it took them, and this is gonna be attributed to like fucking Disney win or whatever the frick, because we're never gonna get like certain other things. But like, my god, is that like, there's so much detail. Oh my god, when we hang out again, dude, I'll show you fucking shit. Like, there are pieces that come off that don't need to, but they just do it anyway because they just want to show off the detail. Which probably upped the price a little bit, I presume. But like, once again, I guess if you want to show like a battle damage one and shit, like, oh my god. But yeah, the fucking sand skip. I'm so happy about those pictures.
Yeah. Yes! It's that lazy Wallace! Shall we give him a little surprise?
Yes, wake him up. Look at those eyes.
Mm-hmm. Wow! You sent me up with a start! Oh! He's calling me? It's the same as always? Merrick, I'm going to the animal village to find... Please drop by, okay?
Bye-bye. Oh god, walrus skulls.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot, what do we need to pick up in the Yarna Desert?
The Yarna Desert.
Such a diverse island, though.
Yeah.
Annoyance. You are the only getting in the way.
Oh hey, what the fuck is it? Not Moldworm. What the hell are you? Landmola!
Yeah, Lamola.
Fucking hell.
This is where I think this is where we get the amulet key.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. That was surprisingly easy. Like fucking like wow. Usually bosses that do that fucking like oh my god, we're gonna kill that. We're gonna kill the angler like quick.
Yeah.
Oh man, like it real like this game is one of the best games, but it really has like the misfortune of having some of like the cheesiest boss. What?
There's like a lot of ambition in this fucking game.
Oh yeah. I argue it's second only to frickin' like Oracle of Ages and Seasons.
Yeah.
Cause that definitely has like a lot of ambition behind it too. Oh no!
The shape of the key shows a fish swimming up a cascade of water. Go now to the mountain. Waterfall. A leap from the top and you will reach your goal.
I have to say this though, like all of the dungeon entrances are like way better done in like the remake.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's alright, like the remake really does give like every moment of this game like a bigger time to shine.
Yeah.
But I do have to say though, that scene where Marin and Link are talking is very impressive. Speaking of Marin, look, a dodo! I thought they were extinct. Or is that a toucan?
It's Toucan Sam.
Zig?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, Merrick! I often come to Animal Village to sing too. It seems that just about everyone loves my Ballad of the Windfish. is your favorite?
That's debatable. I'm honestly partial to Out of Touch.
You're out of touch.
I'm out of time. You know what's funny? My mom is literally the fucking, am I really so out of touch? No, it is the children who are wrong.
Yeah.
She is literally that meme. Or at least that segment. Like I don't know what's a meme anymore. What is a meme? What ain't a meme? Because everything is and isn't at the same time.
Yeah.
Also, talk about walruses and manatees and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what I read earlier today?
Yeah.
That they're apparently trying to feed, like, so apparently, like, not walruses, but manatees are endangered or something like that in Florida? More so than ever, like they're losing their food or whatever, right?
Huh.
So they're trying to feed them lettuce and cabbage to, like, keep them alive. And I'm like, that's very depressing.
Yeah.
But, like, my question is why, like, what drastically changed recently that's, like, you know, cutting off their food supply and shit? I don't get it. I don't think it's that one thing that I can't say because it'll be too political to say, but, you know, a lot of people fucking constantly deny it, so it can't, like, a lot of people constantly deny it, but you know what, fuck, you know what I mean?
I don't think it has to deal with the thing, to be quite honest with you.
Like, I didn't read the article, I'm just like, I said, I don't feel like, I really don't feel like reading about how the gentle fucking sea cow is going to die out or whatever. I can't fucking, like, you know, I'm not in the mood for that. Things are shitty enough, dude. But yeah, like, the walruses, they're coming. Cuckoo ka-choo. Cuckoo fucking choo. Did you play Medal of Honor yet?
Oh yeah, I played a little bit of Underground.
Oh, I didn't know you played Tony Hawk's Hunter.
You get the
Tony.
Oh yeah.
Funnily enough, that 007 game was made by EA.
Do you remember, like, what the name of the game was and anything like that? Or do you just remember it's just, like, 007?
It was, something fire. No, but here's the thing, though. Because there's two games. There's two 007...
Fire or Agent Under Fire?
That's... Alright, because at the one place... The second place I went to, right? That he had Agent Under Fire. The other was like the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But, you know, alright, and the other thing was, so there was at the church sale too.
Yeah.
The guy had a empty Xbox case, right? I don't know what was in it, right? But for whatever it was worth $25. But the disc was gone. I'm now curious what he found so expensive on the Xbox 360 that was worth $25 that somebody would steal.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing, like I said, Whenever I think of Xbox, I really, like, and exclusives or whatever the fuck, or like rare games on it, I can't think of much in terms of rare games, because a lot of shit was released for the 360 way back when. Like, it really is a fucking mystery to me. What are you talking about? Oh. Well, story beat happened there for a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, like... Can't really think of anything, like, rare on Xbox. Well, Deadly was that on Xbox? No.
Deadly Premonition?
Yeah.
Like 360, right?
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah, it was on the 360.
Possible that was it? Wait a minute. Was the director's cut on the 360?
I don't know.
So I know I got the director's cut for PS3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why I ask is because I could probably imagine somebody trying to steal the director's cut of Deadly Premonition.
Yeah.
But Deadly Premonition itself, unless it's like a like I said, is it rare on Xbox? I don't know.
As far as I know, the director's cut was published for like the PS3 and the PC and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And we all know that the modern PC port on Steam barely works.
Yeah.
So maybe it was Deadly. Like, I can only speculate because I can't. Like I said, I really can't think of anything else like that's physical sold on Xbox that, you know. Because I actually have I believe it or not, have a rare Xbox 360. You want to know why? Guess what I have saved to it?
What do you have saved to it?
The Simpsons arcade game.
Oh!
They sold that for a limited time before, like, there was a problem between copyright issues. That's basically it. Copyright issues ruined that game's existence. But yeah, like, ultimately... But yeah, like, I actually have a rare system. I don't know how much it's worth considering, but, like, if it's anything like a PT... If it's anything like a PT-enabled, like, PS4 or something like that, I don't know what to tell you. But if you have all the games that they sold on the 360, like all the arcade clones that they, like, arcade games that they sold on, like, the 360 from a long-ass time ago, right?
Yeah.
You got a really rare freaking Xbox, man. Be doing, like, way better than, you know.
Yeah.
Be, like, way better off than anything with that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, otherwise... Yeah, like... Digital, yeah, I can imagine there, like I said, I can imagine there being like that, but physical, no. Unless it's, like I said, Deadly Premonition is, like, one example of that.
Yeah.
Because funnily enough, guess what happened? So, guess what got re-released? You know that Deadly Premonition got re-released on the Switch, right?
Yeah.
I bought it day one with Deadly Premonition 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what the funny part about that is, though? It's not the director's cut. It's the original cut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm like, why is it the original cut only? Wait, not Suda, who the frick, did Swery not like the director's cut or something, or? Like, does it not fit on the Switch? I don't know I don't understand what's happening with that one. Yay!
Yeah.
We opened the fish land, and now I gotta find a way to get down there.
And you have to jump down using the, whatchamacallit?
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right! We can climb the mountain now, and there's a thing I can break through.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know. And I never really, alright, so, Zig, here's my shame. I've only ever played through Deadly Premonition once.
Okay.
And it wasn't the director's cut.
It was the original?
Yeah.
Huh.
And it was like years ago.
Yeah.
My cousin specifically. So... So here's the thing, right? I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't remember, like, a single thing about the game. I know, like, certain details. Because I remember them from, like, Deadly Premonition 2 and shit.
Right.
Specifically, like, Kaysen being a plot important character, but I won't, you know, I won't spoil that for anybody who actually wants to try out the game, because it's now, like, easily available. But other than that, like, I don't know if anything specifically from the director's cut is, like, you know, mentioned in the DLC. Or, like, in Deadly Premonition 2, I should say. Because there was one thing that's different. There's one thing apparently different in the director's cut. And that's, like, it's being told, alright, because from what I remember, there's an old man at the, remember that part at the beginning when we were streaming it for, like, the Halloween, like, October, like, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
The part where the old man is telling the story to his granddaughter, that's supposed to be frickin' York.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's, you know what I mean, that's supposed to be York telling that to his, granddaughter. And that was supposed to be, like, a setup for a sequel if there ever was one and shit. So... you gotta take, you know, you kinda gotta, like, make of that what you will and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm, like, a little confused, because it's obvious... Because let me say that right now, none of that shit is brought up at all in the sequel.
Oh, okay.
York does appear as an old man, but that's it. Like, otherwise, it's literally just, you know, him being an old man does serve a purpose.
Yeah.
But once again, it's so hard to explain without spoiling the whole damn game. Like, alright, let's just say this, right? Like, there's a method to Swery's madness that is only understood by playing the game, right?
Yeah.
If you want me to not be so vague, play the game. That's basically it. Like, Deadly Premonition is one of those games that I will forever not, like, spoil for anybody. Because I want everyone to experience it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that weird of a game, and I will find a way. I will find a way to stream that sucker. Don't drown, don't drown, don't drown, please. Probably through emulation or something. I don't know. Probably the emulator version would probably play better than, like, the fucking actual game. Oh my god, Zig, remember when we went first person in the car and it just constantly blares the horn?
Yeah, I remember that.
Man. What the fuck happened to the PC version of that game? Oh, you can only have one, not the other? Really?
Huh. Yep. Apollo got lost. Just like that. Just like he said. now. I am so famished. I can't move. Can you give me something to eat?
Oh, there we go.
This pineapple is so delicious. I'm going to eat it now. I think I'll eat it now.
Who just gnashes on a pineapple? You fucking like break your teeth and like get spikes in your. Fun fact, did you know that there's internal spikes in a pineapple?
Yeah.
So if you cut it wrong, you're gonna get those spikes in your neck.
Ah, this isn't meant to be a reward. Here, take this thing. It's a hibiscus.
Yeah, you tend to forget. I keep forgetting that, like, this takes place on an island, so we get, like, weird like, island flowers, like hibiscus and shit. Alright, so... I think if we go and give that to... That's for the hippo lady, right? Or the mermaid. Need... Oh, wait. This is where it is, right? Yes! I can't go in there, I'll die. Wait a minute. Finally. Level 4. Angler's Tunnel. Ooh. The dungeon? I don't remember how easy or hard this dungeon was. I only really remember how easy the boss is in this version of the game. Not that easy, you bastards. No mercy! Alright, Zig, so where should we go? Left, right, or up?
Let's go right.
Alright. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh, god damn it. Fucking... I could use a heart, thank you! There we go. At least we got the compass.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's head down first. Honestly, weirdly enough, now that I think about it, right?
Yeah.
Deadly Premonition, when you're doing, like, when you're in the Dark Worlds and stuff, does feel like a Zelda game. Like, like a classic Zelda game in terms of, like, you know, how the layout is.
Yeah.
Only because it's, like, in certain areas, it's mostly hallways and shit. Hey, key. Perfect timing.
Yep.
Alright, so let's see. I think we're just gonna head that way. Then... Or should I go the other way and save the key?
Go the other way and save the key.
Alright. Sometimes you'll open something and you think like, oh yeah, you know what, that'll be good.
Yeah.
At least we got bombs over here. Wait. Let me get my boots. There we go. My big old boots. You ain't gonna step on my shoes. Don't make fun. Don't make fun of my shoes, bitch. Oh god damn it. You know what? You know what show I wish I got a lot more love though, Zig?
What?
You ever watch the Black Dynamite show?
Yeah. Dynamite.
My favorite was the Black Jaws.
Oh
I'm Thick James, bitch. And
Yeah.
he can only say that. Thick James, bitch. Thick James. He ate too much soul food and died of like a heart attack. Oh. Depression. No, but like fucking hell. Like that was like the Black Jaws one was a good episode. Fucking wait a minute. This rock has many cracks. There must be some way to shatter it. You don't think. Golly gee. That space defies everything in this room.
I know.
Yeah. Yes. Too bad there's no water physics. Alright, there we go. Thick James, bitch.
Thick James, bitch.
For some reason,
Yeah.
when I think of that scene, my mind wanders back to like that one episode of Robot Chicken with the mask. You know, the one where like the commander's like, oh, I gotta find like a honey or whatever the frick, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm a real chubby chaser. And the guy's like, what do you mean about chubby? Now. And it turns out it was the fucking villain the whole time.
Yeah.
Man, Robot Chicken's fucking wild, dude.
I know.
What was that game? Ridgeview? What was that show? Ridgeview or whatever?
Oh, Fairview?
Yeah, Fairview, there we go. That is a fucking...
That is a TV show that's on Comedy Central. And it looks like shit. And it smells like shit.
It's shit, Zig.
Oh.
Like, why? Like, why? Why and how? I know it was, like, Stephen Colbert. I know Stephen Colbert could be, like, funnier than that, right? But why and how on multiple occasions? Like, why? Why did all these freaking shows end up like, you know, the same crap? I don't get it. Like,
I don't get it either.
it's definitely, like, it's not a budget thing. It's really not a budget thing. In like, Smiling Friends proves it enough. It's not a budget thing because, like, the animation shit. You know what I mean? The irony of this is, right, it's like...
Wait, you said that the animation is shit in Smiling Friends?
No. I'm talking about Fairview.
Right, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, the animation in Fairview is shit. Right? Like, that's what I mean with, like, where's the budget? Why is there no budget for this?
Yeah.
Like, there has to be some reason as to why. Like, why this is, like, because like I said, Stephen Colbert is funny.
I don't think Stephen Colbert fucking created this show. It's
Oh, we might have produced it right.
yeah.
Oh, why, Colbert? Why? It's so freaking, like... Yeah, no, like... Oh my god, though. Fairview. There's gotta be some sort of thing going on with that. Like... And I don't think it's South Park that causes that type of show to, like, last, like, raunchy.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Family Guy, because, let's be real here, right? Family Guy at its start was literally just an animated sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
It was able to do, like, certain aspects of, like, you know... It was able to get away with a bit more because it was animated, now that I think about it, right?
Yeah.
But the problem, like... It didn't fall into the tropes until later on, is the thing, of, like, you know, all these other adult animated shows and whatnot, right?
Right.
But from there, it's just, like... The inspiration can't be Family Guy when I think about it, like... He went bye-bye. So... that caught me off guard, actually. But yeah, like... Because people are quick to point the finger at Family Guy, but I don't think that's it neither. There's gotta be, like, something. Because... Bob's Burgers is a show that barely, you know, like, the animation's nothing to, like, write home about, but the comedy is, like, you know, top tier,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see how this is. Game. Drown for the key. Anyway.
Yeah.
But, like, there's gotta be, like, it can't be, like, you know... Like... It feels like nepotism, Zig. Like, somebody... Like, somebody somewhere has the fucking, you know, the pulls to get, like, some shit ready. It's like, alright.
They knew an executive would, you know, like this, or, you know, they would think, oh, hey, it's about insert current event here and shit like that. So, you know, we're not gonna, so, you know, it's going to be funny or some shit like that now and whatnot.
But it's not. It, like, I think I either, like, I think, like, some people say, like, it's trying to emulate South Park, but it's like, no. I don't think it's like the South Park effect neither. Like, you watch Drawn Together, Zig, right?
I've seen some clips of it and whatnot. You know.
'Cause, like,
you know, Drawn Together was a pretty good show, all things considered.
you know that show,
Probably wouldn't be like, you know, my favorite or anything like that.
the creators of that show, right, put South Park as the blame of, like, why their show is not doing good, or why their show is the way it is. And I'm just like, no. You can't just say, like, you know, oh, we're like, why can South Park? What's the double standard? Why can South Park be, like, raunchy, but we can't, or whatever? It's like, why do people complain about... It's like... And they tried to say, like, in their movie that, oh, there's a point to South Park's raunchiness. And I wouldn't say that there's, like, a point to South Park. It's literally, I think it's literally just part of the satire, for the most part. What's a better way to make fun of something than bring it down to, like, a more, you know... I wouldn't say, like, debauched, but, like, a more standard level, I guess the best way to put it. It's like, oh, like, what are the people all about?
Like, break it down to its bare essentials and shit?
Yeah. That's what I at least see it as. South Park just kind of like, you know, makes fun of something by bringing it down to, like, a bare essential. And usually the bare essential for the human being is essentially, like, you know, caveman brain. But it's like, I don't know. It's kind of funny because sometimes you do laugh at, like, sometimes you do laugh at, like, you know, the poo-poo doo-doo humor of, like, South Park. But
yeah.
the thing is, but the thing is though is that it's offset by a lot of like I am Falcorn, level 2 hunter, and shit like that makes me giggle. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It shouldn't be funny, but it's funny to me. It's funny to me somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't get it. Like I get it, but I'm like, it's like why does this make me laugh? I never really do like an introspection. I guess it's because it is a jab at like people that game that way. Like people who try to make it more than what it is. It's like it's not a whatever. It's a way of life. It's like, dude.
Can I have some ketchup?
Yeah, right. It's kind of like all right. This one episode of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, right? Hindsight, this episode is really fucking funny because like it has to do with like
Yeah.
how do I put this? It was the episode where like they're like, oh man, we can't play this video game good. So it's like maybe if we were in the game ourselves, we could play this better.
Yeah.
And they suck as much as they do in the game as they suck as much as real life. Well, Erwin kind of sucks. Billy is able to like wield a fucking warhammer and win.
Yeah.
I jokingly refer to it as the Dark Souls episode because I feel like but the way the game is presented, it's like it's almost impossible to use magic. You can't barely
Mhm.
Wait, almost impossible to use magic. You can barely frickin' hit an enemy with a warhammer. Oh,
Yeah.
this is fucking Dark Souls, ain't it? It's like you know what I mean, like the hindsight makes it funnier than it is. When you're a kid, you're like, oh cool, like you know, if I was in the video game, I could do way better than this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like, nah, bro.
You know what it kind of reminds me too?
What?
That Jimmy Neutron episode where, you know, Jimmy made like that game pyramid thing. And then, you know, everyone gets sucked into like the Ultra Lord type, the Ultra Lord game and whatnot.
And then somehow Carl is able to load up a separate game in the system despite there already being a disc in the drive, and it combines the two games together.
Yeah.
Llama-palooza!
Llama-palooza.
Jimmy Neutron was the original PC gamer. Search your feelings like you know it to be true.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
Also, you know, you got the flippers, right?
yeah.
Alright. Just making sure.
Ba-da-doo-dee-da-doo, da-da-dee-dee-da-da-doo.
But yeah.
But yeah, like, no, Jimmy Neutron was like the original PC gamer, my guy. They only ever played games on like computer, from what I remember. There was no like, you know, game code.
There was that weird NES thing that they had during the camping episode and shit, remember?
Was it in NES? Wait, was it? Wait, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was like a weird NES with a fucking joystick thing and shit.
That I don't remember. Well, it never went named. It's kind of funny considering that like, fucking Fairly Odd Parents combined the Xbox and the GameCube together for like an episode.
Or some shit like that.
To make the V-Cube. I'm gonna buy a V-Cube. With what money? No, but like fucking...
Yeah, but like here, this is what I was talking about.
Certainly, sir. Hello there, sir. May I bring you something?
Hello, I am Jeeves.
Holy shit, that is an NES!
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at Carl!
He's like,
Yo, Zig is playing with a fucking NES advantage. I mean, fucking Sheen.
do I really remind you of Sheen?
No.
Do you hear me going like,
Hey, this is Ultra Lord.
I'm honestly like Sheen more than anybody. Take the red pill, Jimmy!
oh god damn it.
hey, Zig, by all definition, I am a quote-unquote gamer, so that is not out of my curriculum, or it's not out of my league, I guess is the best way to put it. I feel sick just saying that. Ow!
Remember when we used to joke about real gamer moments and whatnot? And you know, haha, funny diarrhea while playing Beautiful Joe?
Yeah.
I kinda miss that.
Well, you know what, Zig? You wanna know how you know you're really a true gamer?
Oh god damn it.
You have to... You have to... Look. Oh god, I'm trying to think of like a very specific circumstance.
You have to go to a GameStop at 3 in the morning, and you have to scream power to the players in order to access the secret basement.
I feel like you're gonna get shot if you do that. Like, somebody's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, like, crazy person rambling about?
Mommy tells you it's dinner.
You wanna, no, you wanna know how you know you're a true gamer? You gotta go down to Possum Springs, right? You go to the old pickaxe, and you gotta shout at the old pickaxe, Bat Blaster! Yeah. I was good. Long time no see, Bat Blaster. Good to see you. Having a good old time playing some Link's Awakening. This is for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
You gotta go down to the. Basically, you just gotta shout at like the old pickaxe until B comes out and calls you like a troglodyte or something.
It's 3 in the fucking morning. Why are you here at the store?
Played it on 3DS VC a while ago. Oh, did you play the remake on the Switch? That's like the second time I ever beat this game was on that. I always get lost in fucking whatchamacallit. I think Turtle Rock. That dungeon's a pain in the ass. But this is honestly, bar none, one of the better like 3D. I don't know to Switch. Aw. This is honestly, bar none, one of the best like Zelda games though.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my favorite list. It's 3 a.m. What do you troglodytes want? You just fucking like, you just slam your fist on your chest.
Me and Greg are like T-posing and shit.
They're doing the fucking Halo theme.
Yeah.
Long night of playing freaking Halo 2.
Yeah. And they're all hopped up on Red Bull and goddamn Mountain Dew. You know, Mountain Dew,
Gamer fuel.
Yeah.
No, they ate Doritos.
Sort of like Halo themes, like, you know, Mountain Dew and whatnot.
Was there?
Like, I can think of, like, oh my, yeah, it's just Game Fuel.
Yeah, it's just Game Fuel Halo Edition.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be.
Or you get double. Where you get double XP.
Double XP and double diabetes.
That's what happens when you try out Doritos, though.
God damn. The Doritos Locos Taco at Taco Bell.
I still want to see. I still want to see like May and Greg take B to go see fucking Jackass or some equivalent. You people laugh at this stuff.
Honestly, this is like half the fucking stuff that you do anyway. Like, am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh man. Long freaking week. Son of a bitch. Wait a minute, where do I go? Where's the stairs?
Yeah, isn't there like, you know,
What
another this? Or am I like, you know, or am I on like drugs again?
Well, that way leads back up to that front section there.
Yeah.
Don't kill me, don't kill me. I keep thinking I don't have the stupid. Oh wait. There we go.
Yay.
And just farm this heart. I think. Oh no, I can't. I'd have to leave the whole section and come back. We're about to fight the. Oh my. Imagine being a kid, like, you know, your heart racing, you're almost to the finish line of this freaking dungeon.
Yeah, like,
yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then it's like you meet the easiest boss in probably video game history.
yeah.
At least the remake, they tried to change it up a little bit. Like, I recommend looking at the fight. It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And now that we got that, this is gonna be a joke fight. I'll give it this though. I do like the presentation here just a little bit. Alright, here we go. I like how its face is illuminated. Blue, blue, blue. Oh, let's fucking do this shit. Oh, I lost my power piece.
Oh shit. Wait, then why is your sword still glowing in the fucking menu and shit?
Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that was even more of a joke. Oh no. The power piece just made us kill it in an instant. Oh my god. You got the surf harp. Bay. Your road goes into the bay. So we gotta watch a Michael Bay movie for the next dungeon.
Maybe.
It's gonna be a cakewalk. Yeah, we gotta do the Mermaid Bay next. I wonder if the owl's gonna show up and be like, "Hey, Link." It's a miracle he hasn't showed up yet, like, since I left that freaking dungeon.
So,
now we have this thing. Oh great, now I gotta find a way to save. Wait a minute, can we access the color dungeon yet? Or no?
I'm not really sure, to be quite honest. Oh yeah, you can.
What do you have to do again to get to it? Wasn't it in the Dream Shrine, or where was it?
Use the Pegasus food. Go to the library on the top of the shelf near the top of the screen. You will see a book that is use the Pegasus boost to dash into the shelf and the book will fall. Read it to reveal the secret, to reveal the world of color on the gravestones. It then gives arrows for 5 of the gravestones. This is actually the secret way to enter the color dungeon found within the graveyard.
Maybe we'll do the color dungeon next time, actually.
Yeah.
It's kind of short. We got some time and a lot. Plus it'll make. I'm gonna take. Should I take offense or defense? I feel like I can use either or.
Either way.
It's gonna make. Well. Obviously, having like the offensive tunic is going to like freaking break the game in one way. It basically. Oh, do you want to spend like more time on the boss, or do you want to spend like more time alive? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's not hard to find hearts. I think I'll go for the offensive tunic.
All right.
I say that as if it's got like a fucking like middle finger plastered on the. I really hate saying the word offensive because it sounds like offensive, you know what I mean? Like if you have like a weird accent, like you get the New Yorkian accent or like the Boston or whatever the fuck, it's never gonna sound right. So it sounds like you're gonna be saying like both at once or one over the other when you mean like,
I think it's all about context and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause like, once again bringing up the Pokemon list, it's like I read through it and I write like offensive, and I mean it like in terms of like offensive, and I'm thinking like, oh god, I wonder who's going to be like reading into this too much. Knowing all sorts of crazy shit going down and whatnot, you know what I mean? I'm tired. Alright, let me see. Let me get to it. Let me go. No. Oh god, wait, does it eat the shield if it's not selected, or if only you have it on?
I think it's only if you have it on and shit.
Oh, thank freaking lord, that saved me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright. I wonder if we can get any more, heart pieces now, actually. We have the boots of swimming. Or the water wings, I like to call them. Oh, there's the ghost, buddy! Let me see, do I have to hit him with the magic powder? No. Do I have to take him back to his grave? You know, now that I get to go, so might as well save and end for the night, no?
Yeah.
Alright. I think this is a good time to stop. So, let me see here. Let me try to get this going here. Start A... No. Fuck.
Select A and B.
It's so finicky.
I know.
It's easier to die than to like frickin' save than. Oh, you want to voice the ghost?
Sure. The house. Take me. The house at the burn.
Come on, can I? is so awkward to do. I'm just gonna try to get myself killed. There we go. I get you, Ghost. I get you. I get you. You're gonna go to your house.
I left the oven on.
You think this is fucking funny? Huh? like,
cosmic sort of way.
I can't believe I'm trying to kill myself because I can't open the freaking save menu because it's like, oh, it opens up. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this game is fucking finicky sometimes.
Hmm.
I love it to death, but like, why would you put the save in such a weird way? Why, man?
I don't know.
Like, just have it as a sub-menu in the start. Just have it as a sub-menu when you press start. Jeez.
Hmm.
You don't have to turn it into a freaking, like, button combo.
Yeah.
So, Zig, do you think we learned anything tonight?
Yeah. I learned that with the power of song, we can, we can take down the walrus population.
We didn't kill him.
I know.
I am the walrus, cuckoo, cachoo.
And Fairview is fucking ass.
I wanted to talk about the Cuphead show, actually. Talk about, like, people bitching about shit. The Cuphead show, people got mad at that just because it's not animated with frickin' cell animation and, like, hand-drawn shit. And I'm like, get out! No! You have no right to complain anymore! Fuck you people! That one pissed me off. Ugh.
Yeah.
So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, as always, be yourselves and remember, Mecca lecca hi, mecca heidi ho, mo mecca chan, mecca mo mecca hey, pickle barrel kumquat chimichurri changa. That's the secret word of the day. Alright, guys, catch you all later. Merrick out. See you guys.
Everybody.